What's up, gentlemen? How's it going? Your favorite commissioner coming at you, pre-recorded one last time for the League 10. We are done. Congratulations on making it through another year in the league. Year 10 was a fun one for sure. First off, I just want to thank everybody for participating this year. It was a fun year. Everybody was pretty involved, pretty into it. It kind of proved itself that we all were, considering 8 of us finished within one win of each other in the regular season, which is awesome. I feel like that never happens. There's always one person that runs away with it, somebody who has a really deep team. But there really wasn't that this year, per se. But, so we're going to do a super quick recap, go over some end of the year stuff, and we'll move on to next year, the League 11. So first off, congratulations to Ben. He took Don's team, and I guess he did keep somebody. So I was going to say, it's not like he didn't inherit. I think he kept Diggs, right? But took somebody who I don't know. No, Don got second once. But anyways, point is, first year in the league, he wins it. So congratulations to Ben. You're our big winner for the year. He beat Matt. Let's go through that matchup super quick. By the way, obviously we all know the story of how Ben won, but Ben started out the year 0-4. He got on a hot streak. He started scoring just a shit ton of points, so much so that he ended up with the most points out of all of us. Got the $50 for that, and I believe it was the last week of the regular season, I believe he snuck into playoffs. So I think he was in 7th before that. And and then he ran through the championship bracket and came out with the victory. And he also prevented Matt from winning the Empire pot, so that will grow another $40 next year. Ben won 130 to 120, so very close matchup. If you guys are watching it, it was kind of back and forth. At the beginning, it looked like Matt was going to run away with it, at least when I was watching it. Both teams underperformed from their projections, but projections don't mean anything. Matt had 21 points out of Patty Mahomes, 20 points out of Austin Eckler. Justin Jefferson didn't do well against Green Bay. You had what's-his-nuts in there at quarterback since Kirk was out. His defense did awful. Not awful, but way below their projections, but whatever. Bench-wise, let's take a look here just for fun. He sat Alan Lazard. Obviously, you're supposed to start Alan Lazard. Why do you have Alan Lazard on your team even? Whatever. Who am I to guess? I was in the championship. He lost to Ben, though, like I said. Ben had something called Jamar Chase. He did pretty good. 56 points. That has to be the record. If not, for sure for the year for a single player, but if not all time in this league. There's been a handful of players that have broken 50, maybe like 3 or 4. I feel like there was one other one this year too. But anyways, 56 points, 266 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 11 catches. That's just ridiculous. So, and actually, funny enough, he's the only player, if I'd use my 20-point method, that is worth mentioning. But, when you score 56 points from one player, you should win. So congratulations to Ben on that. We also had our third place matchup between Mike and Mitch. And Mitch, he was, a contender all year. He was doing pretty well. And, honestly, hold on, clicked on the wrong matchup. Mike finished the regular season in first place. So Mike was definitely the favorite here, and it was one of our closer matchups as well. Mitch beat Mike by less than a point, so 112.04 to 112.9. Mike had Dak Prescott 23 points, Cooper Kupp 22 points, and his defense got him 18. Mitch on the other hand had Tom Brady for 27, and Jason Myers. Isn't that Jason Myers? Isn't it? Jacoby Myers, sorry. 21 points. Not a crazy week out of either of them. Mike was projected for 160 and lost. That sucks. So Mike got regular season champion and did not win any money. He won $150 for regular season champion. In the consolation bracket, I guess we got to talk about that. I won't go into the matchup between Perk and Nick, but Nick beat Perk for 7th place, 148 to 139. And then the battle for the plate between Corey and myself wasn't really that close. I put up 143 points to Corey's 95. So Corey gets the plate. So I believe Mitch has it. So Mitch and Corey, I will leave it up to you guys to coordinate the handoff. Corey, remember, it is written in the rules that the license plate cover has to go on the back of your car, but that does need to get transferred over. And speaking of needing to get transferred over, Matt, unfortunately, your time with the jacket has ended. So I hear there's a really good embroidery company in New Prague that is under new ownership that would be happy to sew Ben's name on there for you guys. So, so that was kind of all the recap I have. The only other thing I was going to go over is the money. Usually what we do is I'll pay out the people who have money coming their way, and I'll just keep track. So here, I'll just say it. Ben won $533 for the championship, or $522 for the championship for winning first place, and he also won $50 for most points. Once you factor in his weekly low scores, which he had won in his 17 transactions, he ended up coming out 400. He ended up winning. No, he would win $550. He came out $450 ahead. Sorry, the math I have on here is calculating. It's including the entry fee. So, Ben, you got that coming to you. Matt, he had 28 transactions, but no weekly low scores, so he has $233 coming his way. He won $261 minus 28. Yeah, I think that works out. Whatever. And then Mitch, you have a little bit of money coming your way. It was $87 for you. And then you had 22 transactions. So, what would that be? $65, I believe. So yeah, so you guys got some money coming your way. Everybody else, you do not need to pay me for your transactions and for your and Mike, I guess you got $50 coming your way too. Sorry, well, and $50 minus your 26 transactions would be $24. So Mike, you got a couple bucks coming your way too. So the rest of you guys who do not have any money coming your way, I will. You guys can pay me your transaction fees and weekly low scores after. Or at the draft next year. So if I send you money, you don't have to worry about paying your transaction fees and weekly low scores. If I don't send you money, you'll have to pay at the end of the year. I'll keep track of it all on my end, as I always do. Yeah, I don't think we have anything else. So again, thanks for a great season, guys. Pretty cool that we've done this for 10 years, and we've had most of us have been in for 10 years, which is awesome. Obviously, we had a new guy this year who won it. So we'll see you for the League 11. As we always do, we'll tentatively schedule it for the Sunday of Labor Day weekend, the draft, that is. What I'll do in the meantime is I'll go through, get everyone's final rosters, get your keeper list together, and I'm going to tabulate everything for the League 10, kind of the stats or whatever. Everybody should have access to this spreadsheet, but if you want access to it again or don't have it, send me your email. I'll share it with you again so you can look at it. Like I said, I have I'll put everybody's final rosters on there with your keepers and all your stats for the year 10. And you can also see how you've done over the life of the league if you've been in it for a long time like some of us have. So anyways, again, thanks a lot, guys, for a great season. We'll see you next year.